That's exactly it. The difference in the game was they had timely hitting. They were able to string some hits together when they needed to, and we just couldn't do that. You know, I thought that we hit the ball well. I thought our approach offensively was good against Adams. We just couldn't put together the hits we needed. You know, we couldn't string enough together in order to mount the offensive threat we needed to mount against them. And give them credit. I mean, they're good. You know, they made some terrific defensive plays, and they got the timely hits, and we didn't. And that was really the difference in the game.
Can you tell me about the day a little bit? Thinking you're going to play at 5, this turns into a real long night.
Yeah. So we spent the night last night. We got up. We took batting practice from 9 to 10, and then we were planning on getting some rest and then heading to the park. And holy smokes, I think we had about a 5 or 6 hour delay where we were just trying to find something to do and wanted to keep the kids moving so they wouldn't get stagnant. And I think that took a bit of a toll on them because I think they were really amped up to play. And I think that the delay kind of just, I don't want to say it took the wind out of their sails, but it just kind of minimized our momentum a little bit. But having said that, you know, we're not making any excuses. We just got beat by a really good team.
Ben and Grant on the mound. Grant didn't give up a hit. Ben looked real good there for a while. Just maybe got tired in the 4th.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think that again, you got to credit a quality hitting team like Clear Lake. You know, they just got to Ben. I think when we got into the 3rd time through the lineup, you know, they were squaring them up pretty good, and you know. Not that he pitched poorly. I mean, I thought he made a lot of really good pitches that they were able to foul off, and then when he did make a mistake out over the plate, you know, they hurt him. But having said that, you know, I thought he was dynamite. He competed well. He's a champion. He battled just like I thought he would. And then Grant came in and threw well too. And I mean, I'm not disappointed at all with our effort. I'm not disappointed at all with kind of how we competed. The fact of the matter is, again, they got timely hits and we didn't.
Can you kind of round the season up and then kind of mix in with talk about the seniors and what they've meant as well? Like, you know, 6-6 to this point, yeah, you got to be feeling pretty good in that regard.
Yeah, I couldn't be prouder of this group. I mean, it's an honor and a privilege to coach these guys. They're champions, they're leaders, they're winners. These guys are going to do great things in their lives. You know, the fact that we battled all this adversity the first half of the year and then we're able to go on the run we were able to have. And then really, I mean, although we lost tonight, I mean, it's not like we lost to a bad team. We just got beat by a really good ball club, and we didn't play poorly. We just got beat, and I can live with that. And our guys, that's going to be my message to them. You know, I hope that they can understand that. It's not that they played poorly. They just got beaten. You know as well as I do, that's how this game works sometimes. I'll tell you, as far as our seniors, Ben and Trey and Austin Toms are unbelievable young men. You know, they've provided leadership over and above the call of duty this year. And boy, I don't know how you replace those 3. I mean, especially when I think about Ben and Trey. I mean, these are 2 of the finest players I've ever been privileged to coach. And boy, I love them just like they're my own. And boy, it's hard to say goodbye to those 2.
Coach, thanks a lot. Great season.
Thanks, Derek.
Appreciate it. 2 senior starters, Ben Chapin and Trey Robinson. I'll go talk with Ben here real quick. Ben, tell me about just the opportunity to pitch on this mound and in this stadium.
It's surreal. It's unbelievable. It's like, that's the best mound I've ever pitched all my life. I mean, it's something you dream of growing up. You know, it's something you can never live up to. You can never, I don't know, do, but it's unbelievable. It's awesome. I can't ask for a better way to end it.
You pitched really well, I thought anyway. In terms of when they got to you, maybe why do you feel that happened? I know you could have been out of that 4th without anything, but they got some big hits there with 2 outs.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the ballpark. I don't know if it's just the sound, but everything. I felt like they just hit the crap out of. They hit to spots that we weren't at, you know. I missed a couple spots, I did, and I couldn't get my curveball over for strike 1, so that was huge. That was bad on my part, and then they look fastball and they tee off on it, so you know, it's tough, but it's baseball sometimes.
Well, great career, Ben. We'll go to Trey. Trey, can you kind of sum up the season or sum up the career? I mean, you went here twice, and not just baseball either. You know, basketball you went twice. You won a state championship. overall, what do you take away from your athletic career?
Humbled, I guess. You know, you put on the red and white, and your names get mentioned possibly with some of the greats that have gone through Treynor. And kind of like I was telling him earlier, you know, we did our job. We started our freshman year, we came here, and it's kind of just been one of those things where every year the seniors try passing down something else, and hopefully we kind of pass down that, you know, how hard you have to work to get to places like this and end your career up here. And it's just a great feeling, you know, and Treynor, they follow. So it's always great to have a big crowd behind you, and it's just been great to share it with Ben.
I think that's a good way to end it, guys. Congrats on great careers.